Yep, that is the current temperature here in Sevilla. Good morning, well, afternoon. At 41 degrees, we made it to Sevilla, the last stop in this trip. Around the corner from our hotel, and before we start getting all the heat, we found this confiterie, a bakery called La Campana. It's been open since 1885, and we decided to get two little desserts to get a little bit of the sweetness before the heat destroys us. Oh my god, it's so good. Thing is like a cream little tart. This is the spot I was telling you about that we were just in. It's called La Campana. Remember? La Campana. We only have 2.5 days before we head back to the US. Thus, we are in Seville because it's not such a big city that amount of time is going to be just fine. There's some attractions here that I'm a fan of. One, it's one of the few real-world Star Wars locations. And of course, flamenco. History time? Why not? In 2011, the construction of the setas of Sevilla, mushrooms of Sevilla, starts. It was a competition that a German architect, I think he won, and they decided to build this beautiful piece. It's made out of wood, and it cost a lot of money. There were some issues in construction and things like that, but it was finished a few years later, and it became an iconic location here in Sevilla. The mushroom does not only provide shade, but it also has a performance center in the middle, some restaurants, a market right under us. I think there's a museum as well, but also a rooftop. You get a magnificent view of the city, but at night it's much cooler. Both ways. It's cooler in temperature and cooler on the way it looks. The lights definitely make a more impactful show. It's nice, but it's hot too. Okay, this heat is no joke. It's intense. It's 42 Celsius. It's not easy to deal with. Mommy's having some rough times, and I'm okay. It's hot, but I'm okay. We wanted to do the viewing point here inside the mushroom, but it seems that it's too late already. Not because it's not open, but it's because it's too hot, and we're really not going to enjoy being in the sun. So we're going to do it tomorrow morning, early in the morning, before we do the rest of the things that we're going to do. So for now, we're recharging. We only been in the sun like maybe 10 minutes, guys, and it's rough. So, yep, to the next one. I'm about to down my 7th bottle of water. There's absolutely nobody on these streets. And I think it's for two reasons. One, because it's summertime, so it's low season, because everybody goes on vacation. But the second one, and this is something that the taxi driver told me, people go back to their house around noon, wait for the heat to die out a little bit, in like 3-4 hours, and then go back at it again. Even some businesses close at this time. One amazing thing of this heat is that if you battle it, you get rewarded by no tourists anywhere. This is the Palacio Las Dueñas, one of the main attractions here in Sevilla. What a beautiful house, museum, palace. It's gorgeous, and it honestly gives you a good story about why and who lived here and currently lives still here. And we're about to battle the heat once again. came down to the Flamenco Museum, which is also the spot that we're going to be watching our first flamenco show, because I want to see two. Let's check it out. Perfect. The museum was great, small, interactive, lots of video, lots of photo. It's not that big, but it gives you a lot of understanding about flamenco. And it gets us ready for tonight's show, which we're coming back to. Also, if you're here in this town on a Friday, they do have a VIP show in a really nice cave. We gotta get back to the hotel because we are tired, it's hot, and I'm gonna get to see my cousin after many years. So 11 minutes out of 41 degrees. Should be smooth. Woo! Okay, that was a great resting, napping, pool time with my cousin. And now we're going back. We're gonna be doing our flamenco show. Should be pretty fun. They don't allow cameras, so I won't be able to show you. But, well, I mean, you can, I guess, Google it or something. That was pretty cool. It's so crappy that I couldn't film or take pictures, but at the same time it was great because I was able to engage with the show and really pay attention to what they were doing. This has been a great, busy day one, hot as hell. We're gonna close it with some really good food. I wanna show you these restaurants because I heard great things about it. Remember earlier, the thingy that looks like a mushroom? Well, on top, there is this light path that you can walk. Totally worth it. I think it's 15 euro per person. You get to see all these lights changing, and it just looks magical. Little light and the little energy too. We gotta say bye to Seville for the first day. It was pretty hot. It was pretty fun. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. But I will see you guys tomorrow. So for now, rest up.